What were the metrics you set? Like, okay, when I hit X, Y, or Z, then I will quit my job. And then also, can you just take me through like what's it like to have brands reach out to you and what's that process like
Yeah.
of making deals with them?
When I quit my job, I didn't really have that many brand deals. I'm going to be honest. It was more the potential, opportunity, like the opportunity cost of working my full time job. I wouldn't be able to put as much content out to be able to get the brand deals that I thought and knew that I could get. So quitting my job was kind of just something that would free me up to post more content and get these brand deals. I had a couple, and I had one specifically that kind of gave me the confidence to quit my job. So I have a Ridge wallet, and they reached out to me initially, and they wanted me to be the first time or full time content creator for their brand. I did an interview with them, and then they ended up ultimately not going with me, and they went with someone else who does like talk show type stuff. But they did offer UGC content, which is I think a big thing for a lot of creators that they can do behind the scenes that they don't have to clog up their audience with. So basically, they would send me a script every week, and I would film two videos for it, and then they would pay me $500 every 2 weeks to do this content for them on a weekly basis, and it was pretty consistent. So I was like, worst case scenario, I get zero brand deals. I'm gonna have something to fall back on that I can at least cover my bills. So that's all I was looking for. I just needed enough confidence that I was going to be able to cover my bills. I didn't need to live luxuriously. I just want to be able to pay for gas, for food, and be able to film content. And that kind of like set the stage to where I can do that, and I can do that consistently for at least 2 months. That's all I need. 2 months, I think I can get another brand deal and all this kind of stuff. And then on top, everything else on top of that is just icing on the cake. So that's what I did for the first 2 months. I didn't really get that many brand deals, and then I had a management company reach out to me that they wanted to manage my brand deals. And then from there, I just like kind of started growing, and I started growing actually pretty exponentially from that point, from like 400 up to like 900,000 followers in a couple months. So it's grown really fast for me over the past couple months, and a lot of brands have reached out, and I've actually gotten a couple pretty big brand deals within the last like 2 or 3 weeks. I got a Microsoft brand deal, an Xbox brand deal, G Fuel, Crocs. They were reaching out to me, and then a bunch of other like smaller brands. So I'm starting to get like higher level brand deals that I can post like one a month and just be fine with. I don't have to post like clog up my stuff with all this different stuff, and I can ask for more money. Quitting my job was kind of just like, it was a big risk because it was just kind of setting the like, I don't know, the playing field for the potential to get more brand deals. The way that I thought about it is, I can do this. So I could have lived in my van full time and kept my job. I could have traveled and done it, but I wouldn't have been able to give 100% effort to content creation. And I think if I gave 50% to my job and 50% to content creation, neither of them would do very well. I'd start slacking in my job, and I would slack in my content creation. So I had to give up one, and I just wanted to take immense risk, and I decided to give up my job and pursue doing this. And it's starting to work out now. And I also had some money in the bank. I had $5,000 saved up. So I was like, absolute worst case scenario, I have a 3 month runway that I can just use my savings on and hopefully get to somewhere. And then worst case, my plan was actually, worst case, I'm broke at the end of the summer and I go get another job. I'm not really off any worse than I was, other than my bank account's at zero and I'm starting over. But it's only 3 months. So I figured 3 month runway, all I need. I can probably get another brand deal. I was confident that I could at least get one or two brand deals. And that's basically what set me up. Is like, I didn't really have a backup plan, but I knew that worst case scenario, I would have something to fall back on, and I could just go get another government job working in contracts and do that. So there wasn't a specific brand deal that I had other than the Ridge one that kind of set that up. But yeah.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dylan Taylor. This is the YouTuber's Guide to the Galaxy. If you enjoyed this clip, be sure to give it a like. And if you want to hear more stories and insights from successful YouTubers, do consider subscribing to the channel. I'll be posting clips just like this 2, maybe 3 times a week. Full episodes of this podcast are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to your podcasts. And I think that's all the calls to action I have for one outro recording. So, yeah. Goodbye.